Oh my god. Hello and welcome back to another video, and in today's video, you know what day it is. It's Friday, so of course we're doing some more Guilty Gear. And I noticed on the Arc System Works YouTube page that they've uploaded an entire Rock On Tonight Guilty Gear Live from 2016, which was performed in Tokyo, where they did pretty much tons and tons and tons of songs from Guilty Gear Exiled, it looks like, from that series. And we've done most of these songs on this on the on the album, but I think we did we looked at a live performance before one of the most recent live events that Guilty Gear did, and a lot of the comments were like, try and look at some of the older stuff because Naoki was drunk out his face during that performance, which is fine, fair enough. So there's this, they've uploaded this, so I think this is going to be quite interesting. And I think today we're going to probably do one of the most popular themes from the Exiled series, which will be Ride the Fire. So yes, we'll get into that. We'll watch the entirety of that section of Ride the Fire in the performance, and then we'll watch it all the way through without stopping, as we normally do. Talk about it and go back over it and watch it again afterwards. Before we do that, please like the video and subscribe to the channel as well. I'd really appreciate that if you can do that. And also let me know what you want to see next on the channel as well. Do you want to see anything more from this performance or any other performances, or what other songs from the soundtracks that we haven't done yet that you want to see? Let me know in the comments below. But having said all that, let's get into it. So it's going to be quite an interesting one to watch, I think, this one, because this is Ride the Fire is quite far, it's quite deep. You can see they've got this person here has commented the set list, and you can see Ride the Fire is quite deep into the set. So it's going to be quite difficult. It's a hard song to sing anyway. So let's see how he does, how Naoki does when he's sung a ton of songs beforehand. So let's full screen this. Oh yes, and I need to, of course, go into this view here. So let's get into the initial reaction then, and let's listen to Ride the Fire performed live on Rock On Tonight Guilty Gear in 2016. In 3, 2, 1, go. All right. Auto 360p, okay, fair enough. Stick. Oh.
Time to recognize as your city, watch your time be. Here I sympathize. Are you living in not that day? Born to the everybody clap this song, yeah, that's my name. Born to the dollar kind, time is now, there's nothing you can do. Make your sacrifice. Count to 3. Get your chance to take. Get shot to mouth and draw. Yeah.
Ooh. Guitars are so clean, man. It's so cleanly played.
We will be damned to hell, but to us it's all in this way. Choose your path now. Choose your path now. Choose your path now. Choose your
Wow.
path now.
Oh my god. Damn, wow. Okay.
Wow.
Thank you. All right. So let's stop that, and then I'll find the timestamp so I can pause it so we can go back over it. Okay. So that was a very that was an interesting performance in a lot of ways, and I mean they performed the song incredibly tight. I mean, you like it's so close to the record in many ways. It didn't sound messy or out of place or anything at all. Yeah, it was a very like relentless. A lot of the songs in Guilty Gear are relentless in their, you know, the drive of them and the pace of them. And this is Ride the Fire is one of them. And I mean, it was a very good performance, very good stage presence. The audience interaction was very good. Vocally performed very, very well all the way through. And we'll speak more about the live vocals as we go through the song and get deeper into that, which I think we'll probably just get straight into right now. So let's get back into the live performance of Ride the Fire. And we're going to break it down a little bit and stop and start as we go through. So let's go. So one thing to mention as well, is one thing that probably wouldn't normally, or maybe people wouldn't notice, is how well the live mix is. Because you can hear all the guitars, you can hear the bass clearly, you can hear all the drums and the percussion and everything. Everything is blended well and nothing is being washed out. And you're hearing that through, you know, the recording of the camera. Of the live arena, you know, like you can tell it's been mixed live very, very well. Yeah, so that, yeah, very, again, relentless is the word of that part of the song. It's nice as well that the song has the, you know, the audience call to ride the fire, and the audience can take that part of the song, which is, or the crowd can take that part of the song, which is also very good for Naoki because it gives him a breath before he can carry on singing, because it's this entire song, you can tell, is kind of pitched in his kind of mix. And I think a lot of the songs are. And also he adds that kind of, you know, grit to his voice as well. To do that for, the, you know, however long, well, how long this was, and 2 hours, a 2-hour concert, to be singing in the same place all the way through, is really difficult. It's tiring. Like, it is tiring. So to get to have those moments where you can break and let the audience take over and let, you know, something else take over, is like an instrument or a solo or something take over, is very important to note as a vocalist, because it can help you in the long run. I think it's also important as well to kind of note although Naoki's performance is very high energy and very kind of, maybe aggressive isn't the right word, but kind of going that towards it, like an aggressive, visceral sort of performance. Look at his body, like he's incredibly relaxed. Like you can tell there's no tension in his body at all, and he's kind of stood nice and planted, and he's doing, in terms of his body tension, everything is right. You can tell that he's doing everything he needs to do to support himself. And this is also the thing, like even with the guitars, there's a lot of, gain on these instruments, and there's a lots of very fast playing as well. And you're not hearing any string noise other than the string noise that one hear, the notes. You're not hearing any kind of like scraping along the strings or anything like that, anything extra. I'm sure they have noise gates on, but still, like noise gates don't get rid of everything. You still got to play clean, and you can tell like the guitar playing is very, very precisely played. Very, very good guitar playing.
Time to recognize Ashes City and what your time is. Hear us sympathize. Are you living in not that damn? Won't turn and everybody clap this sign. Yeah, that's my name. Won't turn and gonna count time is now. There's nothing you can do. Make your sacrifice. Count to 3. Get your chance to take. Get shot to mouse and draw.
So in that section of the song, like it's all placed in the same part of his voice, and it is in his kind of mixed to chest voice, and it is belted. You can tell towards the end of it, he starts to get tired. And that's not abnormal. Like, that's not abnormal at all. Especially with the fact that he's putting this kind of grit onto his voice as well. That rocky kind of voice onto it. It's not abnormal for that to happen. He gets through it fine, absolutely fine. There's no, it's not bad in any sense of the word. But you can tell, and we also need to bear in mind as well. If you look at the timestamps underneath me, we are an hour and a half into this show. To be honest, the fact that he's only starting to show a little bit of fatigue at this point is very impressive in a 2-hour performance. And as I said beforehand, it's like, because the song and most of the songs in the catalogue are probably placed in the very similar place to his registers, it is going to tire him out. It's kind of like going to a gym and doing bicep curls for an hour or 2 hours. Like, after a while, they're going to get tired. It's working on one body part for an hour. Like, the muscles get tired. It's the same with your voice. You just have to, much like working out or something like that, you have to learn to pace yourself in the right places. And I think you can obviously, if you listen for it and you look out for it, you can tell there's moments where there's a little bit of fatigue there. But I think for 95% of what we've heard, or maybe even more than that, he's done very, very well. Very, very well indeed. Now, yes, so this is a great example. He's now kind of dropped into the octave. Has he dropped the octave? Yeah, he has. And this is going to give him, because it's now fully in his chest register, this is going to be able to rest this for a bit around his mix. So this is another good way to kind of, pace yourself in the right way.
We will be damned to help, but you rush us out in this way. Choose your path now. Choose your path now. Choose your path now. Choose your path now.
Damn, look at that. Look at that sweet picking there. That hybrid, not hybrid picking. Economy picking. Sorry, I've got my phrasings for a second. Look at that. Wait for it.
He came from out of the world that would never see, never heard, never dream. We will be damned to hell, but to us is all in this land. Choose your path now. Choose your path now.
I think I went back a bit far, but oh well. It's okay. Okay, here we go. Look how fast they're playing. And look how like look at his wrist and look how much he's just barely moving, these minute movements. That's proper economy. Look at that, barely moves. Look at that. Crazy, so clean. Crazy, 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 crazy. Damn.
Thank you. Wow.
Let's stop that there. So I think the one thing that I want to stress more than anything is how hard these songs are. These are not beginner songs in any sense of the word. They're very, very, very difficult. And to be able to do a performance like this is you top highly skilled vocals and musicians as well. I think it's very important to say that. But let's end that here. So let me know what you thought of this performance in the comment section below, and whether you liked it or you didn't, and what you'd like to hear next from Guilty Gear, whether it's live or not live. Please let me know in the comment section below as well. We've done lots and lots of Guilty Gear, so check the channel out if you are a big fan or you like Guilty Gear, and suggest things that we haven't done yet. Having said all of that, though, if you enjoyed this video, please do like it, subscribe to the channel as well, and also follow me on my TikTok and my Twitch as well. Links in the description. But having said all of that, thank you all so much for watching. I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Thank you very much. Goodbye.
Radio!